Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Qurrata and Salsabila binti Khalili. I am from Group 3 and today my group would like to present about the agriculture policy. So my part is I would like to explain the comparison between NAP 1.0 and NAP 2.0. So what is the meaning of NAP 1.0? So NAP 1.0 is the short form from National Agro-Food Policy 1.0 and National Agro-Food Policy 2.0. So this policy were introduced by the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security Malaysia to strengthen Malaysia's agro-food sector and ensure the food security for the country. So first let me explain the NAP 1.0. So NAP 1.0 was implemented from 2011 until 2020. So the main objective of this policy is to increase the food productions and develop the agriculture sector in Malaysia. So on this policy, government focus on improving productivity among farmers, among fishermen and the livestock breeder. So under this policy, modern farming method, better irrigation system and machinery and also quality seeds were introduced to improve the agriculture output. So beside that, NAP 1.0 also aimed to reduce Malaysia's dependence on imported food and increase the income of people involved in the agro-food industry. So however, despite its achievements, NAP 1.0 still faced several challenges. So Malaysia still remained dependent on imported foods product and the use of advanced technology in agriculture was still limited. So in addition, as we all know, young generation were less interested in joining the agriculture sector and environmental sustainability was not strongly emphasized during that period. But however, on 2021 until 2030, government introduced the NAP 2.0 to create and continue to improve the previous policy. So the NAP 2.0 was created to continue and improve the previous policy while adapting to modern global challenges such as climate change, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the food rising price, and also the disruptions of the food supply chains. So unlike the NAP 1.0, the NAP 2.0 is focused more on food security, sustainability and technology-driven agriculture. So under the NAP 2.0, the government promotes the use of modern technology such as the artificial intelligence, which is AI, drone, automation, smart farming system and the Internet of Things, which is IoT. So this policy also encourages environmentally friendly farming practice to protect the natural resources for the future generation. So furthermore, the NAP 2.0 will strongly support young involvement and agripreneurship by encouraging young people to participate in modern agriculture and food business. So in comparison, NAP 1.0 is mainly focused on increasing food productions and develop the agriculture sector, while the NAP 2.0 provide more modern and comprehensive approach by emphasizing digital technology, sustainability and long-term food security. Therefore, NAP 2.0 is considered more relevant to current global challenges and the future needs. So, I will pause for the next presenter.
So, for the next slide, we have three main actors, which are farmers, government, researchers and educational institutions. Number one is farmers. Farmers are the main producers of food resources such as rice, fruits and livestock. They play an important role in ensuring the country has enough food supplies. Besides that, the Young Agripreneur program encourages young people to get involved in agriculture. Farmers can also sell their product the farmers market, which help promote local agriculture products. Number 2 is government in agriculture policy. The government provides assistance and regulates the agriculture sector to ensure it develops properly. For example, the government gives financial assistance to support farmers. The government also needs subsidies to reduce farming costs. In addition, there are paddy price initiatives to help increase farmers' income. And the last one is researchers and educational institutions. They help produce to skilled workforce in the agriculture sector, education and training. They also introduce agriculture innovation, research and exhibitions. Lastly, industrial visit to modern farms and research center give students and farmers new knowledge and experience. In conclusion, farmers, the government, and researchers, educational institutions all play important roles in agriculture policy. Cooperation among these actors can improve agriculture productivity and ensure food security for the country.
Okay, for the next part, I will be discussing about main objective of the National Agri-Food Policy 2.0. The first is develop sustainable and highly resilient agri-food sector for economic growth. This policy aims to develop a sustainable and resilient agri-food sector to support economic growth. This is important to ensure food security and continuous food supply for well-being of the people. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Malaysia faced food shortage among vulnerable groups. Therefore, this policy helped to strengthen food security in the country. Second, increase contributions of the agri-food sector for the country's economic growth, GDP. This objective focuses on increasing the contributions of the agri-food sector to the country's GDP. This can be done by increasing export, such as palm oil and cocoa. At the same time, it is also aims to improve the income and welfare of food producers like farmers and fishermen who face high costs and unstable prices. Next, strengthen modernization through smart agriculture and enhance R&D commercializations and innovation. This third objective is to strengthen modernization through smart agriculture and innovation. This use of modern technology can improve productivity and reduce labor workload. For example, platforms like directly help farmers access technology and modern farming solutions. Next, strengthen the value chain of agri-food products for domestic and international market. So, this objective aims to strengthen the value chain of agri-food products. This is to ensure high quality at every stage of production and reduce food waste. Malaysia has a high level of food wastage, so this effort is important to improve efficiency. And then lastly, emphasize sustainable agriculture practice and facilitate a supportive business ecosystem. This objective emphasize sustainable agriculture practice and a supportive business ecosystem. This includes support in terms of land, finance, and infrastructure. For example, the government provides financial aid and encourage the use of environmentally friendly methods to support farmers. Okay, that's all for me. I will pass to my friends.
So these are the evaluation on the effectiveness, which is SWOT. So there are 4 strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So firstly, we're going to look through strength. There are three strengths, and the first one is modernization. It uses IR 4.0, drones, IoT to boost yield and cut labor costs. Modernization under the policy mandates the integration of automation, big data, the Internet of Things, IoT, and robotics into both manufacturing and aftermarket processes. This technological upgrade increases production efficiency, minimizes waste, and helps local vendors produce more complex, higher quality components. So secondly, we have food security. It sets clear targets to produce more local rice, meat, and vegetables. So the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, KPKM, explicitly structures the framework of NAP 2.0 to center around prioritizing food and nutrition security. Rather than just acting as a side benefit from global shocks and pandemic-related disruption is the very reason NAP 2.0 was established. And lastly is higher income. It fixes supply chains so farmers and fishermen earn better profits. So next we're going to look through weakness. There are two weaknesses. Firstly is climate risk. So climate risk means increasing floods and heat waves frequently disrupt the production targets, such as like unpredictable climate shift, like sudden flash floods, droughts, and rising temperatures. It directly damages crop yields and livestock. So secondly is massive capital. It means as long as nation relies on massive capital flowing outward to buy imported feed. In the Malaysian livestock sector, specifically cow and chicken farming, massive capital is continuously drained into imported inputs. So it has two here. Firstly, about the livestock sector, like cow and chicken farming. Like, is the stock enough? Like, does the Malaysia have the stock of chicken and cow enough? And then the second point is the massive capital is continuously drained into imported inputs, which directly causes extremely low profitability for local farmers. So when it comes to import, so it's gonna cost a lot for our country. You're gonna use lots of costs. So next, we're gonna look through opportunities. So there are two. First is agro-tourism. So agro-tourism means creating extra income for farmers by turning farms into tourist attractions and educational hubs. There are lots of places that the government made there's lots of agro-tourism places in Malaysia, such as highland and community-based tourism in Kundasang and Kiulu, which is at Sabah. Integrated Seville Wonderland farms at Semenyi. While the closer one from my home, which is the Sabak Bernam Development Area, Sabda, and Sungai Panjang at Selangor. And yeah, that's all the places that government use it as agritourism. And next is UPM. Government made UPM. So University Putra Malaysia, Malaysia's premier agricultural university. There are highly specific opportunities designed to fix the massive capital and low profitability trap in livestock and crop farming. So UPM ni, it used to be named by University Pertanian Malaysia. So UPM increases job opportunity, especially in farmers, by introducing agriculture course. It is known as introducing agriculture course. Yeah. Because younger generation nowadays don't really know about the agriculture subject, so it can increase the job opportunity in the same time for the future of the country. So lastly is threat. So first, there are two threats. First is shortage of farmers. The average age of a Malaysian farmer is over 55 years old. Older farmers are statistically more risk-averse and often lack the digital literacy requires to operate the automated drone, IoT sensors, and data-driven systems control to NAP 2.0. So yeah, the shortage of farmers. It is also the local. Other than this, The local younger generation still largely view agriculture as 3D, which is dirty, dangerous, and difficult. So they try to avoid from the agriculture sector. And youth nowadays also prefer gig economy jobs or urban corporate roles over farming, creating a massive generational gap. So it means that kids nowadays don't really interest in this, because it's just this generation is just not really into the farm sector, not like back then. Kids nowadays really more trying to look through and try to pursue in technology courses like AI or something. So lastly is climate change. Increasingly severe floods and prolonged droughts, such as those seen in late 2024 and throughout 2025, can wipe out in tens of thousands of hectares of crops in weeks. So that is all from evaluation on the effectiveness of SWOT NAP 2.0.
In conclusion, both NAP 1.0 and NAP 2.0 are the important policy that help strengthen Malaysia agro-food sector. So, however, the NAP 2.0 shows the government efforts to transform the industry into more competitive, into more modern and sustainable sector. So, with a proper implementation and support from all the parties, Malaysia can achieve better food security and economic growth in the future. So that's all from us. Thank you for listening. Bye.